am here at Radar Festival with Artio. Well, one person
One
from
of
Artio.
four
One
of
of
Artio.
four, yeah. So this is Ray from
Hi.
Artio, and I'm really grateful for you being here, having this conversation with
thanks
me.
for having me, yeah.
Of course. Could you maybe describe your vibe, your sound, for people who may not know you guys?
I mean, it's quite hard to describe our sound because we're kind of a little bit of everything, and that's kind of the point. We're just like heavy alt rock, electronic-y. We grew up listening to Skrillex, Paramore, and 21 Pilots. So that's kind of the baby that we've become.
Ooh.
We like a good halftime and we like a good drum and bass breakdown.
Skrillex, good shout as
Oh
well.
yes, our drummer Ewan is like a Skrillex child.
Yeah.
Like he grew up on that stuff, so he's very influenced.
I loved Skrillex before he was Skrillex, when he was in From First to Last.
Yeah. Me
Sonny
and
Moore.
Ewan did a cover of Emily by From First to Last on the first ever Artio performance ever.
Could you maybe summarise Artio in 3 emotions?
Energetic, passionate,
Ooh.
angry, but not like passionate in like a saucy way, in just like a emotive way. Sometimes it's a bit saucy, but it's saved for the right time.
I like it.
Adequate sauce.
Nice. And if you could choose one of your songs as therapy for people to listen to, which one would you go with?
I mean, people have like said this to us before. I'm going to say product of my own design because a lot of people discovered us from that. Because that's probably the one that I think the most people like immediately connected to, and at the time the most cathartic one that I'd done.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think people connected with that one in particular?
It was a whole kind of jumble of socio-political events at the time. And us being who we are. We wrote it months and months before, but it got released during a time where a lot of trans and queer rights were under attack in America, specifically Florida, and it came out during then. And the song's about religious trauma. It's actually nothing about queer liberation, but it got taken by the queer community and held in that regard, which was absolutely mind-blowing for me. And then people just really I guess lent into it, and it made them feel like they had a bit of autonomy, and I was like, that's amazing. That happens for us a lot. We like release songs we've written ages ago about completely different things, and they come out at a time in which somebody else needs it. And I think that's kind of why we've built such a gorgeous community. Like, we don't have a crystal ball, or we're not like checking the future being like, that release needs to come out here. It's like, it just happens, and that's kind of why I think it's so nice.
Oh, it's so interesting that you touched on community there, because that is actually one of my questions. But one of the things that I do is I do song reactions, and I like kind of delve into the lyrics a little bit and see kind of how I can interpret that from a mental health perspective. And it's always interesting because sometimes you'll get comments that are like, this song wasn't about that, and it's like, but that's the thing, isn't it? Like, music is all about how you
100%.
interpret things.
When
and
it's given
expression.
to, when it's not yours anymore, and it's like released to an audience, it belongs to them as much as it belongs to you. And obviously, the original meaning can still be yours, and you can choose to share that, or you can choose not share it. But like, it will mean something different to the consumer every single time, because everyone's lived experience is different, and one word to them in a different context means something completely different to you. So that's a cool thing.
I was going to ask you, you seem, because I've watched a few Artio videos, I'm really looking forward to seeing you later. You seem really comfortable on stage.
Yes.
Is that the case? Are you that comfortable on stage? Is it like a release? Is it cathartic? Or is it a little bit scary sometimes?
Oh no, it's the best thing ever. I mean, I've been playing in bands since I was 14. I've been in Artio for like 8 years. I've been like playing shows for like a decade. I'm like 23 now. I played my first show when I was 13 at a Battle of the Bands competition.
Wow. So you've basically grown up doing this.
Yeah, like my whole kind of life, and like for as long as I can remember, it's been like music and going to gigs, going to live shows, and then playing them, and then watching my friends in bands, and then joining bands with my friends, and then doing shitty garage rehearsals, and you know, like that's kind of been my forever. So I am very comfortable on stage, and also because like I love this band and I love the people in my band, and it's cool as fuck now because people know our band, so I get to be on stage and dance around and sing, and people are singing it back.
I was going to say, you know, like 23 and playing on these kinds of stages is a real achievement.
It's kind of cool.
It is.
I feel it's very, I'm just lucky, like, you know, there's so many.
You've worked for it. You've worked hard.
I'm not discrediting my own ability, but there are so many amazing bands as well that, like, you know, they'll never get to be the size that they deserve to be. It is a lot of luck, and it's also a lot of hard work, trust. I just feel very grateful that I get to be one of the bands to do it.
Yeah. Obviously, the metal and alternative scene is more than just the music. Do you think that community is important in the metal scene and the alternative scene?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think it's kind of one of the most important things, and that's why I think it's really important that people recognize that and are responsible with their influence and who they're performing to, because a lot of music is for people that want a escape and they want a community, and I think you have to honor that, and you have to understand that that's a really big thing for a lot of people, and you just respect that that is a huge part of this. Like, there's a Spider-Man thing in it. With great power comes great responsibility. And when you are given an opportunity to perform in front of people and for people to look to you, you should be honored and you should treat them with respect.
That's a lovely way to see it.
I grew up as a AFAB person in the rock scene. I've seen a lot of things. And I'm just like, if you got a space, you got to make sure people are safe in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely, wholeheartedly agree with that. Right, quick fire round now.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Last song that struck a chord with you or hit emotionally?
Oh, so many. I mean, a song I've been listening to a lot. I listen to a band called Hey Nothing a lot because they're just amazing and the lyricism is beautiful. Yeah, I was just listening to 33 Degrees last night. It's just a great Hey Nothing song. They're like a acousticy, folky American band.
Interesting.
And they it's like 2-piece and it's just gorgeous harmonies. And like they ever have a lot of lyricism that just like, it just cuts in and I like it a lot.
If Trauma was a band, what genre would they play?
I don't fucking know, man. I think obviously Trauma is very subjective to the experiencee. So I mean, I don't really like country music, so I'd probably say country because I don't like it. Okay. I don't like Trauma. Sorry, country musicians.
Yeah, I see the connection.
I have respect on your name. It's not for me.
Stank face riff or euphoric? I kind of tried to base this question on your guys' sound. So
we do have some pretty stanky riffs.
Or euphoric electronic build-up.
Ooh,
tricky.
Big old riff, just because they're fun and because the build up is cool, but I like a big old riff. We're like heavier now than we used to be as well, and especially a lot of the new stuff we're working on. We've really embraced make it sound like you're falling down the stairs in the apocalypse.
That's what we want to sound like.
That's what I want it to be.
If anybody watching this is struggling with their mental health, what would you say to them?
I'd say I get you. I feel it. I've been there. It's fine that you're feeling like that, but you shouldn't have to, and you don't have to. And there's things you can do, and there's places you can go, and you should try. But also, respect the people around you that are willing to listen, because you don't know what they're going through also. And I think you should absolutely talk to people. Personal experience here. You should absolutely talk to your friends, but check if it's okay to say what you're going to say first. One thing I always do is I message my friends if I'm going through shit, because I always am. And I'll go hey, do you have the bandwidth right now for me to kind of vent or talk or whatever? And then if they say no, I go okay, and then I journal that shit, and then I go tell my therapist. But I'm also in a position where I can afford to go to therapy, but there is accessible things, there are free things, there are discounts, a student discount, a lot of therapists do student discount, a lot of universities do therapy or counselling. So yeah, there's help out there, and I promise from personal experience, you're not a pussy for getting it. You should get it. You don't deserve to wallow and feel like shit, and then you get to have cool times afterwards.
Love that. Thank you. Finally, is there anything that you would like to plug? Any new material tours, anything like that?
We just dropped a single called Split Soul in May, and that's awesome. Full music video was done by me and all my best friends, and we have a full documentary about it. It's a really good watch. It's just a laugh. We're doing cool shit. We're working on stuff right now, and things are cool in the world of us.
Awesome. There you go. That's Artio. Thank you so much for doing that, Ray. I really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
Such an important conversation to have. So,
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.